Hi friends, I'm Dr. Vandya MS. Welcome to my channel SPM World. This channel is meant to teach regarding recent advances in medical field. Today, I'm going to teach you regarding one of the scheme that is modified recently. Before going to today's class, let me tell you all one thing that if anybody not yet subscribe my channel, please subscribe so that you will get more videos related to recent advances in medical field. So today I am going to teach you regarding UJJWALA Phase 2 scheme. So under these headings I am going to teach you today. That is, first of all, I will teach you regarding UJJWALA Phase 1, then beneficiaries, who are the beneficiaries of this scheme, then what are the objectives of this scheme, criteria, then features of the scheme, then demerits, what are the demerits of first phase of UJJWALA scheme, then finally I'll say something regarding the second phase of UJJWALA. Okay, these are the things I'm going to teach you today. So UJJWALA Phase 1 scheme. The usage of LPG is more prevalent in the urban and semi-urban areas of India. The majority of the rural population and families belonging to BPL families are still using fossil fuels to cook their meals. The usage of fossil fuels results in serious health hazards for the women of such families. According to experts, an open fire in the kitchen causes as much damage as burning 400 cigarettes in an hour. Indoor air pollution also causes respiratory disorders in children. It also results in air pollution and deforestation. Thus, the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas rolled out the scheme Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana or PMUY in May 2016 under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi to address the above issue. So, what is the aim of first phase of Ujjwala scheme was to provide free liquefied petroleum gas or LPG connections to 5 crore women members of BPL, that is below poverty line households. This was the aim of first phase of Ujjwala scheme, that is free LPG connections to 5 crore women members of BPL households, and this scheme was expanded in April 2018 to include women beneficiaries from 7 more categories. Thus, the beneficiaries of Ujjwala scheme were the list of beneficiaries in Socio-Economic Caste Census, that is SECC 2011 list, and all SC or STs households beneficiaries of Pradhana Mantri Awas Yojana, then Antyodaya Anna Yojana beneficiaries, and forest dwellers, most backward classes people, T and XT garden tribes, then residents of islands and river islands. These were the beneficiaries of Ujjwala scheme. Then, what are the objectives of this scheme? What are the intention of this scheme? Are to empower women and protecting their health. Then, secondly, to reduce the serious health hazards associated with cooking based on fossil fuel. Thirdly, reduce the number of deaths in India due to unclean cooking fuel. Fourthly, prevent young children from significant number of acute respiratory illness caused due to indoor air pollution by burning the fossil fuel. Okay, these are the objectives, that is in order to empower women, then in order to reduce health hazards, in order to reduce mortality, then finally to reduce acute respiratory illness among young children. These are the objectives of this scheme. Then, what are the criteria for the scheme? Are the applicant must be a woman. Okay, the applicant must be women. The age of the women must be more than 18 years, and she must be from a BPL family, and she should have a BPL card and ration card, and there should not be LPG connection in the name of any family member of the applicant. These are the criteria for this scheme. And what are the features of the scheme? Are to provide 5 crore LPG connections to BPL families. Then secondly, to financial support of rupees 1600 for each LPG connection for BPL householders. Then thirdly, interest-free loan to purchase stove and refill. The scheme is complementary to Prime Minister's Give It Up campaign. That is, it is one of the campaign through which a huge number of middle class families, that is, affordable people, have voluntarily surrendered their cooking gas subsidy. Thus, the poor people are getting advantages of free LPG connection. These are the features of first phase of that Ujjwala scheme, that is 5 crore LPG connections, then financial support of rupees 1600 for each LPG connection, then interest free loan to purchase stove and refill, then Give It Up campaign. These are the features of first phase of Ujjwala scheme. So, whenever we implement a health program or any scheme, we have to face some demerits or disadvantages of that particular scheme. For this scheme also, we face mainly two demerits following the implementation. Number one is many of the beneficiaries have not opted for refills after the first LPG connection was exhausted because refilling cost is close to rupees 450. Then secondly, beneficiaries are paid for the LPG cylinder and the first refill in installments, but the facility cannot be availed since second refill onwards. These are the two main disadvantages of Ujjwala Phase 1 scheme. So, with this background, the second phase of Ujjwala scheme was launched. It was launched on 10th August 2021, that is yesterday, by Prime Minister, by our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. And the target was expanded. This was the one of the key features. The target was expanded to 8 crore LPG connections. Okay, in the phase 1 it was 5 crore LPG connections. This was expanded to 8 crore LPG connections. In this, everything is free: LPG connection, refill and stove. Okay, in the phase 2 everything is free, that is LPG connection, refill and stove. In the early phase it was interest free loan for refill and stove. In this scenario everything was free, that is LPG connection, refill and stove. Another major feature of this second phase of Ujjwala scheme was, in this, the migrant workers would no longer have to struggle to get address proof documents to get the gas connections, and they only required to submit a self declaration of their residential address. This was another advantage of this second phase of Ujjwala scheme. That is, in the phase 1, migrant workers have to have to do a great work for getting this LPG connection. In this second phase, they only need self declaration of their residential address. So under Ujjwala phase 2 scheme, everything is free, that is LPG connection and stove, then refill, everything was free, and it was extended to 8 crore LPG connections. Then the migrant workers would no longer have to struggle to get address proof documents and all. They need only self declaration of their residential address. And these are the key features of the second phase of Ujjwala scheme that was launched yesterday, that is on 10th August 2021. And so today we have learned regarding Ujjwala phase 1, then who are all the beneficiaries, then what are the criteria, what are the objectives, then what are the disadvantages, and what is the rationale behind the second phase of Ujjwala and the main features of Ujjwala 2 scheme. So these are all things for today. Thank you all for watching my video. So if you like this video, please share with your friends and also subscribe my channel so that you will get more videos related to recent advances in public health and medical field also. So thank you all for watching. Thank you.